Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Please welcome to Ebony Championship Wrestling, where we hit the mat running with all things WWE. We deep dive the biggest moments, the hottest rivalries, and we give the boldest predictions in pro wrestling. It is Wrestlemania season, and we are here to celebrate indeed our Super Bowl. Wrestling is cool, and this is the ECW show. Let's get it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and wrestling fans across the globe. This is Ebony Championship Wrestling. Please welcome to your screen the man of 100 holds, Montay, a.k.a. Coach Montay.
What's up, ECW fam? Jackie, Griff. It's good to see y'all again. We back on it. You already know, most wonderful time of the year. A lot of matches, like you said, 1,500 gazillion matches we got to discuss. And I'm here for it, man. It's Mania season, Mania 41 in Vegas. I'm excited. Let's go.
You can follow him on Instagram at Coach Montay24. Rounding out this chat room is our resident tribal chief, Griff, aka Griff Nation.
Greatest and the best heel in the universe is at your screen again, y'all. It's WrestleMania week. Get ready to chop this up. And again, we got 17 billion matches to go through, and here we are. Let's get it.
You can find Griff on Instagram at GriffNation84 and on X at CGriff84. I am your host, the Jackie Miles, and as always, it's good to be on the screen with the boys. Boys, we are officially 5 days away from WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. This is the Christmas season for wrestling fans as WWE puts on the show of shows. A jam-packed weekend of wrestling shows, fandom, let's go Cena, Cena sucks, New Day rocks, chants, woos, and yeses. The showcase of the immortals is upon us, boys. This is such a great time to celebrate. We want to take this time tonight to celebrate WrestleMania as is. Boys, how are we feeling right now about the WrestleMania season going into 5 days from now? WrestleMania. Griff, how you feeling, my boy?
Man, I'm feeling great, feeling phenomenal, man. It's one of the entertainment capitals, man. So much going on this weekend. Like I said, it's our Super Bowl, it's our Christmas, it's our holiday. This coming week, man, I'm just excited to see the people from all over the world just have fun, lay back, and enjoy the shows, man. And more importantly, man, it's Easter week as well, too, so which is kind of new. So a lot of families and people are going to be celebrating Easter this holiday season with WrestleMania, so that's definitely something new, but definitely looking forward to it, man. And not just the match sake, man, but just the time that people get to experience this weekend, man. Some for the first time ever, some for the last time possibly ever. We hope not, but man, it's a great experience.
Yeah. We look forward to celebrating Mania, Easter, 420, all the things that are going to happen this weekend. Coach, how you feeling this weekend about wrestling, brother?
He has risen along with watching some good wrestling.
We all gonna rise. We all gonna rise.
We all gonna ride. Listen, man, I was thinking about it. It's in our blood, man. It's what we do. It's why we're back in wrestling. I was thinking, and like I said, reminiscing. My first memories is Mania 3 in Granny and Pop's living room. And then it grew from there. And then being able to see that spectacle live for the first time in ATL with Griff. And it's a holiday. It's something that, Jackie, you mentioned it. It has been an escape. And into where we've got together as brothers, but it's to where it's grown now, where the business is, man, it's a lovely thing. And so now, granted, this year's build, we will talk about it. This year's build hasn't been the greatest. It has not.
Nah.
And it's some people have said this is WrestleMania season. So let's hope that these matches live up to the billing and outdo the build itself. So it's got a lot, obviously the hype is there. What I just talked about, the history there, quick history. It better do its thing this weekend in Vegas to keep this going. That's where I am.
I don't know, man. I think we're in a position where the wrestling should speak for itself. Kind of what you're saying, like hopefully they fulfill the thing. And I think the roster is so stacked that the wrestlers are there. It's no longer like this guy can't wrestle. The wrestlers are there, but definitely a terrible build up to WrestleMania with almost every match. And I got to ask the question to you both, like, what match are you actually looking forward to? And then what's the one that you're least looking forward to? Griff, you got that?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The one I'm really looking forward to, honestly, is, and I'm not saying this to be biased because what I got on, is the triple threat match. Because it's there's so many loopholes now, especially watching tonight. So many loopholes and possibilities that can happen, which way it can go. But I think the most important thing for this match for me is not who wins the match and who loses, but what happens after this match. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like something big is brewing that's going to happen, that's going to shock us all, but it's going to be more what's going to happen next after this match, and if it's going to set the tone and open up a new chapter going forward out of those three contestants.
Least favorite, or at least one you're looking forward to?
My least, I had to be honest, man. At first, I was kind of high on this in the beginning, but now, as of late, it's had to be Tiffany and Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I agreed. 100% agreed. 100% agreed.
Yeah, it's my reason, and I'm not gonna get long with it, but it's been a lot sloppy, and it's just been awkward, sloppy and awkward, and this is just not a good build going to it. Like, you had two great athletes in the match. I think the match could be good, but just the build and what's been happening lately, it just like turned me completely off just for that. So that's my least.
It looks like one of them is fighting themselves, is what I want to say. It looks like either Tiffany is fighting her future or Charlotte is fighting her past. That's just the way it looks to me, and it doesn't look right. And because they don't have like a definitive role of this person is the heel, this person is the face, because Charlotte tried to come back as the face, and when they tried to do that, that threw the whole storyline off. I told Brian the other day, Nia Jax had a better storyline going into this WrestleMania than Charlotte did. Nia Jax should be in this position rather than Charlotte. But that's just me. Coach, the match you're looking forward to and the match you're least looking forward to.
The Griff knows this. You guys know this the last 3 weeks. The triple threat match has been my number one. It was the main event I did predict. But I'm going to go in a different direction just for sake of just being different here for this segment. I want to see Cody and Cena get after it in night 2. And actually John come out on top and do the heel run, win the 17. As corny as it may sound, even bring the spinner back. Bring the spinner belt back just to throw even more salt in the wound. That would be entertaining as hell. So that's the one I kind of want to see where that would go. So I had 2, but that's my alternate, obviously to the triple threat. The least favorite, Jackie, is this. I'm gonna take the same route. It was for a while, for a minute, it was gonna be Jay and Gunther, but they actually kicked up steam the last couple weeks. Tiff and Charlotte is a complete abomination. I had said on this show a long time ago, man, the Battle of the Blondes will be epic. And how we were wrong. No fault. Tiffany just wasn't ready, I think. And then Charlotte coming back, coming like you said, it was super awkward to put her in that face role. I think they told this story completely wrong out the gate, and they really didn't give it a chance. And so that's my honest thoughts. It didn't really get. It was written completely wrong. Yeah.
Well, the thing is like there's no story to it. We've discussed this on the show a few times, where you have to make me realize why I care about this match. You have to make me realize why I care about you being a heel, why you being a face. Like, you have to make me understand what it is. And none of the promos did that. It was nothing but just like shots back and forth of like this mean girl thing. And like, of course, as soon as you do that on the show, the internet takes it and runs with it. And so now you have two very frustrated young ladies who could have avoided this if you just told a better storyline, right? Like, you could have just told a better story.
So question, and either one of you guys can answer it. Even by them going off script, it still didn't save it, in your opinion?
I thought it made it worse.
Okay, gotcha.
That was my turn off right there.
Yeah,
because
I thought it made it worse.
Because Tiffany, to me, if you're gonna throw those jabs and get personal, don't run out the ring. Like, stand your ground and head up. When Tiff ran out there, ducked out that ring quickly, and Charlotte went off and the whole DM thing, and then the following week Charlotte attacked her, I'm like, okay, that was straight, but
Yeah.
still turned off. And then after she got beat up, Tiffany looked at the Profits like, oh, y'all weren't gonna help me? Like, no. Like
No?
you shot a promo not to Charlotte, you shot a promo to Ashley.
Yeah.
And Ashley came out and did her thing. And then you looking around like, oh, y'all ain't gonna help me? Like, yeah, I was doing the same thing. Like, dog, do you know who my wife is? My wife in the triple threat with Io and Rhea, bro. Like, I'm not getting in the middle of that because my hand, you're on the wrong spot. I got to deal with that. And then she going to come over here and deal with you. Like, no, bro. You called out Ashley in Chicago. You got to deal with Ashley. We ain't talking about Charlotte no more. You got to deal with Ashley Flair now.
That's real.
So Griff, I'm gonna take the reverse side of that, which I totally agree with you that you're putting the blame on Tiffany. I'm also putting the blame on Charlotte though, because you're the vet in the situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the very first face off, you tried to show her up and you started the situation. So of course Tiffany was gonna find a way to retaliate. And I agree with you. She shouldn't have rolled out the ring. You got to stay in there and go bar for bar if you're gonna throw stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Charlotte should have squashed it from the very beginning. You're the elder statesman in the locker room. You need to make sure that the locker room is straight, but you're the one that's in the most drama in this situation. So I'm a fan of Charlotte. I have been for 100%. A very long time. But I think that she could have handled this whole storyline differently, and we could have got the blonde versus blonde match that we actually wanted. Now they're gonna get in the ring and they're gonna show us everything that we know that they can do.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't go into business for themselves in that process, but they're going to do the thing that we know that they're capable of doing. So I don't know. Are there any other storylines out there that you guys are excited for that we may not have discussed over the last couple weeks before we jump into a couple games?
Jade and Naomi
is on fire, but I'll let you guys speak about it. Go ahead.
Jade and Naomi, I've loved I loved it. Naomi proceed with caution gimmick is oh my gosh, chef's kiss. It's ready. It seemed like it's her. She's naturally stepping into it. It's like it's long overdue, y'all. She should have been a bad chick, and now it's and this match will actually springboard her. She could, even with her maybe possibly putting Jade over, Naomi's still gonna have some momentum. And she'll get right into now whatever we're doing with the Intercontinental, whatever we're doing with these mid-card, Chelsea better look out, like, because here comes Naomi. And so this is exactly what she needed. In Jade, obviously, this could springboard her, because think about it, we'll talk about it, with a possible heel Bianca, that they can tell that story in the summer. So there's a lot that can come from this match, man, and I'm excited for it. Regardless of the outcome, this is one I'm looking forward to. Hopefully Jay can do her thing now in a singles match. Yep.
Yeah, because this match is very deeply historic, because this is the first one-on-one singles ladies match with no title stipulation involved since 2006 at WrestleMania 22, which it was a pillow fight, which I don't count because it was stipulated. But for this to be two women one-on-one and two black women at that one-on-one with no title events, that really shows a lot what the company is doing going forward. But more importantly, the fact that the company is trusting Naomi to be that next, veteran up in the ranks with the Biancas and, the Becky stuff, to carry the young ones like the Jade and the up and coming up, man. So I'm looking at it from that end too, like this finally going forward. But then also, man, we might get some new theme music for Naomi too, and that might be the end of the glow for this one.
Gone.
And I think they kind of teased it low key, because the one time she came out and Jade attacked her from the back. So I think we got some new theme music coming up this week for WrestleMania for Naomi.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. This one's on fire, man. But it's simply to the reason that I said before. They gave us a reason to hate Naomi. They gave us a reason to love Jade, right?
Yeah.
And they told the story well enough where it's like, yeah, that's the one I want to go to.
Yep.
But not only that, not only did the storyline start off the right way, but each week they made you care about it. Like Naomi's promos the last couple weeks,
fire.
On fire.
Was.
And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the one. That's the match that I absolutely care about, because they showed us why we needed to care. And I can go on for days and days and days with that, but definitely one I'm looking forward to. All right, man, let's play a couple WrestleMania games, man. Let's jump into this as I give the boys a few things a few games to play. Let's start with a lightning round of sorts. And sometimes we take liberties with that name on this show. And but tonight, I want you guys to try to answer as fast as you can. And there's going to be some things that you need to think about, but try to give me your best answer as quickly as you can. So let's start with what to you, in your opinion, what was the best opening match at Wrestlemania? The best opening match. What was the one that's like, yep, we're starting off the right way?
Ooh.
Griff, go right at it, brother.
Woo! You know what? My brain was getting ready to think back, but I got one, man. I gotta go with 2018, one of the most underrated, man. That triple threat with Miz, Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins for the IC title.
Great one.
Love that match. Great Absolutely one. Love that match. Coach, you got one?
I'm gonna go back in history. WrestleMania 10, Owen and Brett.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna break the rules here, and I'm gonna give y'all two. I'm gonna give you Randy Savage and
Steamboat.
Steamboat.
They didn't kick it off.
That was the kickoff, was it not?
WrestleMania 3?
No. That was
they didn't kick it off.
Scratch me then. I'm gonna go back to 2019 then, and let's go Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins.
Nice.
All right, cool.
That was a good one,
got
too.
one then. Yes, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins is the one I'll go with.
Okay.
The favorite surprise return at Mania. Has anybody returned where you're like, oh yeah, let's do this?
Yeah, I got one.
Coach.
Yep, the Hardys in Orlando. Yep, best pop.
How was it going, brother?
Yeah,
how was it going?
Yeah, I agree. That was the biggest pop. Absolutely.
Griff, is that your answer too?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go a little negative here. What's the most overrated match at Mania? What's the most match that probably had a big buzz, but then did not pan out the way they thought it would? I got one. If y'all don't have one,
we need time to think. Go ahead.
I got one.
You go ahead and start this one up.
Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, and maybe he was the Fiend at the time. Maybe not.
Not yet.
But with Alexa Bliss on top of the box at the end of the match. Y'all remember this? This was
the Pandemic Mania.
It's a Pandemic. Yeah, I want to say
it
was. Yeah. That one. I was excited for Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, and it did not give me what I needed. So definitely overrated for me.
Ooh.
It could be. It's so many over the years.
It's so many.
It's so many.
So many.
Oh man, yeah.
Throw one out there.
I got one. I'm gonna go with and this was superly overrated, especially. I'm gonna go with Brock and Dean Ambrose at 32.
Ooh,
good one.
Yeah,
good one.
Definitely overhyped. It should have been good, but definitely overhyped.
Yeah.
Coach, you got one? All good if you
Dream
don't.
match at 2018 in the Superdome in New Orleans. Shinsuke and AJ.
Yeah. I think it was the low blow that ruined it, right?
It was the ending.
Yeah, it was the low blow that ruined it. What celebrity had the best Mania moment? Which celebrity had the best Mania moment?
That's easy.
You got my man against Sami Zayn. What was his name? The jackass dude against Sami Zayn.
Johnny Knoxville.
People love that match and absolutely hated that match.
You know, after going back and watching the match, it's like, oh, okay, like this is a good match. Like
we seen it live and it was
seeing it live. I was not with it.
Different.
Yeah. I was so mad watching it live. Like, what
Cole's commentary definitely helped it.
Yeah,
when you watch
it, you gotta be in it with Cole's to I agree with that.
I'm going to go with 37 because I was really shocked. Like, like this dude could go. Bad Bunny for me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Bad Bunny.
That's a good one. Coach, you got one?
Yeah, because I still want to see these two go at it, and it should have been this year. But I know Bad Bunny is still on tour doing his thing. I'm gonna go with Logan Paul actually against Seth in LA in 39.
Yeah,
a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yep, that was.
I'm gonna go off the beaten path here, and it wasn't necessarily a match, but it was more of a promo. And this was well before she actually became a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the moment between Triple H, Stephanie, The Rock, and Ronda Rousey. That year was that was your that was the same. That was the one you enjoyed, right?
Yeah.
And I just thought like that whole moment was cool. Obviously, you got The Rock. Obviously, you had Ronda Rousey, who was a household name at the time. And maybe that should have been the match at whatever Mania was next. But that moment to me was a pretty good moment. I thought she did
Yeah.
well in that moment.
Yeah, it's crazy we didn't
Uh,
see her till 3 years later.
right, yeah,
That
and
match
then
when she was with Kurt Angle, that was actually the best match on
Probably one of
34's
the best
card.
match on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that. It was definitely the one that kept us, the most captivated for
We was
sure.
into it.
But you got Triple H, you got Kurt Angle. I don't think you can go wrong in that moment. And then you just bring Stephanie along, like, hey, just be able to do the things, and
She gonna slap somebody. That's all she need to do. Her slaps.
Yep.
What has been the best Mania entrance that you've seen? Maybe not in person. Maybe what's been the best one of all time? Let's say it that way.
Man,
once again,
I gotta go with the GOAT with Taker, man.
Yeah.
I have to go with Taker at Mania 30 with the caskets. And
Oh yeah.
30 with the caskets, and there's another one. I'm not thinking.
With the Druids, right?
He had so many great entrances, bro.
Yeah, that was 29 with in New York. But the one with the caskets, when he turned around and let them and they all pop, and then that one with Brock, I was like, okay, this is this is creative and everything, but okay, here we are.
My favorite ones, obviously, well, any Taker entrance is my favorite because that's my GOAT. I'm gonna be different because obviously watching him going into the Hall of Fame this year, I didn't realize how many dope entrances he did have. Triple H is still the master of the entrance.
Yeah.
I love the one. Well, obviously it was great eye candy that he had with him. The one that he did at WrestleMania 30 when he had Sasha, Charlotte, and Alexa. When he had that match when he was on the throne with the crown. Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones. Yeah.
The one that stands out to me was our first WrestleMania. Me and Brian's was 32, and not because of anything that Triple H did, but literally because Stephanie and the oratory that she gave that night. So that one stands out to me.
That was fire.
All right, let's keep the theme going of WrestleMania here, but we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna play this or that. So I gotta ask you, Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, or Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley 2. Not the one that was in not the one that was in Tampa, but the one that was in LA. Am I right? Am I thinking about this?
You said 39. No, yeah. 39.
Yeah. There we go, 39. Yes, sir.
Lord.
Sasha Banks and Bianca, Charlotte, or Charlotte versus Rhea. Which one we picking?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's tough.
Both of them were great, but me being there, the one that was really the most exciting and game changer, I have to go with Rhea and Charlotte, bro.
Ooh, that's not where I thought you was gonna go with that one.
I had to go with Rhea and Charlotte.
Which way you headed, Coach?
I'm headed because it's really Sasha should have capitalized off of the moment and stayed in the company. And Bianca, like I said, if was a fifth, we all be drunk.
Have a good time.
Sasha and right. I'm gonna go with Sasha and Bianca. Obviously, changing, culture changing for WWE black women. I'm gonna go with that one.
Just realizing, like, in that moment of like, okay, these two black women that are about to tear the house down, and did. It's not like they got in there and couldn't do the thing, but like they were really good at the thing. But Griff, you're not wrong with Charlotte and Rhea.
Either way.
Yeah, this is a tough.
If this was a drinking game, we'll both have the don't drink champs. We just gotta go ahead and drink. Yeah.
Okay. So similar situation because I know you guys experienced both of them. I only experienced one of them in the building, but similar situation because the crowd obviously popped for both situations. But Kofi Mania or Yeselmania?
Kofi Mania.
I love the quickness to that answer.
That's a great answer.
And that's great. And the reason I say Kofi more because I think with the Daniel Bryan, it's kind of like we expected it and we was more excited. Kofi was more emotion. Like I felt some type of way with Kofi than I did with Daniel. I was excited for Daniel, but I felt a different emotion with Kofi. So Kofi for me.
I agree.
I would drink on this one too because they were both moments. But I'm taking Kofi Mania for sure.
Yeah.
But it was something about that weekend in New Orleans when Daniel Bryan won. Me and Griff just like that was going out on Bourbon Street after that Mania
All week long,
was stupid.
everybody did was yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Right, bro.
Yeah.
We had got our whole shoulders and biceps was ripped up with just yesing all week long.
Yep.
No weights, just yes.
Mhm.
All right, then very similar. We're gonna keep it going and kind of in
Okay.
the same realm. Seth Rollins' cash in at WrestleMania 31, or Brock ending the streak.
Oh God.
These are good ones, bro.
Yeah, right. Heist of the century, or end of the streak. Yeah,
Oh man, you gotta look at how it affected the business.
and they both did, right? In their own way. I would say one affected the business more than the other, but I'll let you guys decide that.
I'll go first, Griff.
Go ahead.
Because I knew that moment wasn't because Taker really didn't want Brock to do it. I'm going with Heist of the Century.
Ah, okay. Griff?
I'm going Heist of the Century too,
Okay.
man. All because like it was just the atmosphere. Like everybody's like, "Yo, like Seth just took Roman's moment." You know what I'm saying? He hit this cat with a chair, and then a year later he takes his moment again, cash it in. But I'm laughing because like when that 3 count hit, I remember looking at Brandon like, did the referee botch that? Like
we
they
thought
count
it was
the 3,
we thought
and
it was
everybody else
botch.
like, I think Taker just lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And because like on TV,
yeah,
TV was different. Like us being in there because we was
like,
up, you know, it's kind of like a little slight delay in time and sound. We was like, did he botch that? Like, did they count the 3? Then we heard the bell ring, and then we just heard everybody go, so we looked like,
I was mad.
yo,
on TV,
like,
I was
did
hurt.
he lose?
Yeah. On TV, it just went silent. You was like, hey, I remember texting Brandon, like, hey, did that just happen?
Yep, I remember.
Yeah. Did that, was that a real thing?
Yep.
But I think the Seth cash-in was more influential because it kind of changed the way that WWE was heading, even at that time, because we were getting force-fed Roman and Brock on a yearly basis, but for like in a few more times after that. But for Seth to come out and like win that, because that was the first of 2 main events where we were like, I don't want to see Roman in this. And but then when Seth's music hit, everything changes, right? And so I think that is a catalyst to starting where we are today. So
oh yeah.
Okay, let's switch it up. Let's switch up the game now. Let's try Booker Barry. So I got some futuristic questions for you now, of where we're headed in WrestleMania or past WrestleMania. So I got some few things for you. So obviously we've talked about Booker Barry before. If you're with it, let's book it. If you're not, let's bury it. Here we go. WrestleMania goes international. Are we good with an international crowd having WrestleMania? You gonna book it or bury it, Coach?
Book it, sign it up, signs to deliver. London should be the first. Or hell, wherever that Leon, wherever that hype crowd was.
Yeah.
Put them on the
France.
list too. But yeah, Triple H is definitely flirting with it. Yeah, let's go ahead and make it happen, man. We'll worry about the time zone. We'll get through that. But internet Mania needs to go international for sure.
Griff, you're a WrestleMania traveler. Are you going overseas?
I definitely love to go overseas, but I'm gonna bury this one because with an international travel, it's going to not send many Americans, but more importantly, I look at more the higher ups and the higher ends of celebrities and their schedule. If they're able to make it across that water as well too. But I'm not against it. If they happen, it happens. I'll love it. But as of right now, as a Mania, I think it's going to be on U.S. soil for a minute, so I'm going to bury this one for now.
Okay, and going with the same planning of WrestleMania, how about a 3-night WrestleMania? Are you guys gonna book a 3-night WrestleMania?
Not burying that, Jackie. 2 right now, as you can tell, 2 is growing, and they're gonna have to figure it out. Not everybody can make the card, Triple H, so just keep that in mind. But no, let's keep it at 2, definitely. But don't please bury the idea of 3.
Griff?
Keep that boy buried. Keep that Saturday, Sunday flavor. And do you go home or you'll end on Monday night? Go home, but keep that boy 2.
We've kind of talked about this before, but like the women main eventing WrestleMania, would you guys want that back in 2026? If the storyline calls for it, is what I'll say.
Story calls for it.
Book.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's got to be a impeccable. It's got to be the greatest story told for them to get it. No flaws.
What about celebrity involvement in a title match, right? Like not necessarily just like a one-off match with Sami Zayn in that sense, but like a celebrity actually getting involved in the storyline so much so that they're given a title match. Would you guys be okay with that at Mania? Book or Barry?
Barry. Definitely Barry. Because it's going to cause, that cause a conflict in the locker room where you have a celebrity who just like, because his name gets the title picture, and you have people in the locker room that have been working for years trying to get a title run and get a title shot. So definitely Barry. Yeah,
I'm gonna bury it too. You can't. It's just hard enough for part timers to get love, but when the celebrity comes in and gets rewarded for less work, that's definitely locker room riff. So we got to bury that one.
The last one: are we booking or burying The Rock winning a title here in 2025 at some point?
Much as I love him, much as I love Dwayne, let's go ahead and bury that. It ain't why him not being at this Mania is. I'm still confused on why, but we'll get to that. But no Dwayne. No, let's bury it.
Well, my question is, why is he not defending the People's Championship now that we actually got a legit belt? Like at some point, is this like a 24/7 belt where at any point in time, like R-Truth could roll up on you, or like what? Like why are you not defending this, bro? You know what I'm saying? But speaking of the card, man, let's go ahead and jump into the predictions because you guys, I'm gonna give you guys the card. You guys let me know what you think should happen or which way we're headed in this with our predictions.
Nice.
And so let's get started with the Saturday night card. And let's start with the least favorite match on my radar is Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano for some reason. I just can't get with
that
this.
one over Tiffany and Sure.
This is so hard to choose because I don't like Rey Mysterio, but I definitely don't like El Grande Americano for whatever reasons. So, what are you guys choosing in this one? Rey Mysterio, El Grande?
I'm going Ray.
Yeah. They
too close to the border, man. Gonna be a lot of luchadors and Hispanics and Latinos in town, so gotta go with Ray.
Yeah, they're not gonna let him. They're not gonna let Ray lose this match. I'm going with Ray, and the big reveal of him being Chad Gable. That's what it is. So
take his mask off. Yep. Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Take a stab at this one.
Go ahead.
I got Naomi. I got Jade going over. But Naomi's still looking good in the process.
Mm-hmm.
So Jade wins the match.
Griff?
I got Jade going over on this one as well.
Okay. The United States Championship sees LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu.
Next question.
Yeah, I was going to say. And boy, if it's anybody other than Jacob Fatu on this prediction.
They gonna riot. Allegiant Stadium gonna riot if LA
I'm
Knight
upset if it's anybody but Jacob Fatu. I'm upset. The World Tag Team Championship sees the War Raiders go against the New Day as the War Raiders defend their championship. We want the New Day to go over here?
Yeah. I'm taking them.
I think this low key might be an X Factor match of the night.
New Day wins. Man. New Day wins.
The War Raiders, bro. The War Raiders is underrated. They don't get a lot of love, but they nice, bro. Like man.
They were my pick. They were my pick to title one, and they end up getting it like a couple weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've been solid. They was solid ever since. The only problem is the Raw tag team scene sucks. It's not even relevant.
Yep, it's boo-boo for sure. Tiffany Stratton will take on Charlotte Flair as she defends the WWE Women's Championship in our favorite match of the night. Griff, where are you going with this one?
After that sloppiness and personal shot, man, I think they gonna get Charlotte to get this one, man. So I'm gonna go with our queen on this one.
Coach?
It saddens me, but we've been saying as soon as we seen her come out at Royal Rumble, there's your winner. She's gonna win
Yeah.
at Mania. So yep,
Ashley.
give it.
I don't
Shame,
think it's
too.
Charlotte. It's called an Ashley.
They're gonna give
They
it
could
to
have
the.
sent Tiffany Stratton back down to the minor leagues, not
They
even
gonna give it to the
NXT, to the
queen.
minor leagues.
I think it's her promo game though. I think it's a lot. It's a lot that she still has to sharpen up on.
You just like, what? Why? Why do I care? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Tiffany, you beautiful, can athlete,
yeah.
athlete, all the things. Yep. But why do I care? Well, other than those things, So we shall see.
That's true.
The World Heavyweight Championship, we'll see Gunther and the Royal Rumble winner, who was supposed to be in the main event, Jey Uso. Just throwing that out there.
And somebody was released saying Michael Cole lied because he said main event at
Somebody
WrestleMania.
lied.
He's no longer in the main event.
Man, still not main event Jay. Ain't that crazy?
Somebody lied.
Yeah. Griff, where you going with this one?
I'm going with Jay, man. And then the last couple weeks after that promo, because at first I'm like, bro, like, this dude massacred your brother. Like, why are we cutting promos? But when he started saying, yo, you got a mama? I'm like, oh.
That actually was good.
Okay. But he's doing like I said. If he comes out with this yeet stuff, he got no chance.
Yeah.
Black glasses like that, he means business now. So that raised my confidence even up more. Like, he's going to go in there and get this belt.
Agreed. Coach?
Yeah, it's good. It was a necessary turn in the feud that needed to heat that feud up, and the job well done. I'm going with Jay. Yeah, Jay should win though.
The main event of the night, not including the Royal Rumble winner, is the triple threat match: Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, with Paul Heyman in CM Punk's corner for some reason. Where are we going with this one, Coach?
After tonight, it's official that there's no more Roman and Paul.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got almost emotional the way he pushed him down. I'm like, man, there goes 4 years. I'm going with the dark horse here. I got Seth Rollins. Yeah, I got Seth Rollins coming out of this.
Oh, Griff?
I'm gonna go with Roman. Stick with my gun. Go with Roman out of this one. The Roman needs it the most out of all of them, but I got Roman coming out of this one.
I'm not really giving too many predictions tonight, but CM Punk pins Seth Rollins and keeps Roman Reigns out on the outside, and CM Punk gets his WrestleMania moment if that's what they're looking to give him.
Okay.
We switch over to Sunday night, where the Sin City Street Fight is going to happen, where Damian Priest takes on Drew McIntyre. Do we care? First of all,
sneaky feud that got better though, Jackie.
Okay, all right, that's why I asked.
It
Do we care?
Better.
It's street fight, right?
As soon as he went on the glass,
street fight.
As soon as he turned to a pirate, that changed it up.
It did make me pay a little bit more attention to that. Yeah, it did. It did.
Man,
who we going with with this?
I'm going with Drew, man. My boy, you know, it's my boy. I'm rolling with Drew on the big stage. He got to get his get back for Damian. Yeah,
sure.
Damian.
Yeah, Dame had too many 1-up numbers on him, man. So I gotta get with Drew on this one.
I can see that. I'd be all right with that. AJ Styles takes on Logan Paul for some reason. Where did this come from? AJ Styles takes on Logan Paul. We just wanted to stick people into. All right, we'll get to that in a second. Griff, who you picking here? AJ Styles, Logan Paul.
I'm gonna go with dark horse. I'm gonna go with Logan Paul on this one.
I can see that, Griff. Coach.
Definitely see that. Logan has lost the last couple WrestleManias. He's going over this time. AJ shouldn't mind.
Yep. I could see that. Yeah. Okay. The Intercontinental Championship has a fatal 4-way with Braun Breaker as the champion, Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Finn Balor. What are we going with here? Is this one of those matches where we're just trying to make sure everybody gets onto the card? Is that what we're doing here, Griff?
Man, I was with Dom, then I went with Finn, and then I went with Braun. Yeah. I think because, again, we're closer to the border, I think we're going to have a JD Madonna return, and Finn is going to think he's here for Finn, and I think he's going to switch it on Dom, and Dom's going to sneak out and be the new IC champion out of Vegas.
Great. Okay.
Coach?
Yeah. The story is in there. This is a sneaky good match. You got 4 Braun has been good, but it's time for him to maybe do a reset, give the belt and reset. I got Dom coming out of this on some funny business. Don deserves this. Hey, as slimy as he is, he needs another belt. He's doing, he's been doing great work. Time for him to get paid for what he did in 2024.
I love how nobody picked Penta, which I'm okay with.
Mhm.
But I too was going with Dominic Mysterio for this one for some reason.
Yep.
The women's tag team championship features Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, a tag team, versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
That's the
Not so much of a tag team, but here we are on WrestleMania, on the WrestleMania card, facing another tag team. Who are we choosing here? I'm so
man.
annoyed by this match.
This
You
is
have
stupid.
a
This is stupid.
mid Carter on the show, but you got no Chelsea Green on the show. So
Stupid.
okay.
Keep
All
going.
right then. For that case, I'm going with Liv and Raquel.
Yeah.
Definitely living Raquel. And then here's once again, y'all. Bayley, it's crazy. Bayley need to reset and go back heel again.
Yeah, I mean, like, damn, like
crazy,
they
man.
could have fought each other,
Each
or am I
other.
tripping? Right? Bayley could have had a storyline with Lyra and we would have been good. What happened to Bayley and Roxanne? What happened to that? Like, we could have had a good storyline going into it.
You know what should have happened?
Yeah.
What should have happened was we should have got Chelsea and Zelina Vega for the U.S. women. We should have got Bayley and Lyra for the IC women, and we should have got Raquel and Liv either against B-Fab and Meechin or against Piper and Alba Fire for the tag belts.
I'd have been cool with that. Give me the party girls.
Either
I'd have
way.
been cool with them.
Yeah,
Right.
Party girls would have put on a
Fatal
match.
4-way with just them four.
Yeah, the party girls would have put on a match. You know what I'm saying?
Sure would.
Yo, man.
Okay, we already gave picks of this. Yeah, everybody picking Liv and Raquel. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Yeah, because I've never booed Bayley like that, but she's getting a boo from me Sunday. The WWE Women's World Championship is in a triple threat match.
Man, here we go.
All right. Io Sky goes in as the champion and Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair as the challengers. What are we choosing here, boys?
Or Rhea Hogan.
Jeez, right? Like, man. Okay, keep going. What are we choosing here?
Man, I would love for Bianca to come out of this. And she's been wearing all black. The hints have been there. Like I said, this might be a fantasy book scenario. Not only do I want her to win the match, but I want her to finally turn. Yeah.
We'll see. Griff?
I'm going with the Genius in and Genius coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of think it either has to go to Io Sky or it has to go to Rhea Ripley. I don't want it to go to Rhea Ripley, so I'm choosing Io Sky. And then last but not least, gentlemen, the match of all matches is the undisputed WWE Championship as Cody Rhodes takes on John Cena for that championship. What are we choosing here, boys?
17 on deck.
Come on.
Yep. Cena got to get it. Cena.
Come on. I want him to win. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I want him to win.
Everybody. He's gonna have a lot of Griff. You're gonna hear it out there in the Legion. Cena gonna have his fans.
Of course.
I mean,
yeah, he's gonna have more because you had a lot of people waiting for a long time for him to go heel. Been calling him to go heel. Like this their moment. Yep. So here we are.
But I also think like him just going heel from what was it? It wasn't Backlash. Help me out. What was it?
Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber to Mania, maybe 6 weeks or so. That's not enough. If you're gonna go heel, I need you to go full heel. And if we're gonna ride this all the way out through 2025, that's great. But I need you to have the title too. Like let's if you're gonna be heel, let's give him the title too, and let's ride this on out. And then maybe somebody will take it back, or obviously somebody takes it back from him at the end of the year. But why not? We got John Cena for a whole year. If that's the case, it doesn't seem like it though, because we haven't had very many John Cena appearances.
No, and on top of that, to add to that, confession, y'all, the most disappointing part of the bill. I know I said at the beginning of the show. This has been the most disappointing build for me in years up to Mania. That's why I hope these matches come through. But yo, like Dwayne, can we at least get some type of explanation on why that magical moment happened in Elimination Chamber? I mean, to at least tie in, to this match. That's kind of what I'm
Sure.
just about. I kind of wanted more explanation from The Rock and Cena how that went down. I just wanted more.
I get it
I can see
Sunday.
that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I can see that.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully you get your answers there. But
If Stone
but
Cold's
yeah,
gonna come out and help out in the case as well too. Go heal. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Stone Cold in the house. Let's go.
just turned Griff into his fantasy booker, and and all of that came out.
Yo.
But yeah, man, looking forward to it. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
good time. Griff, I know you're headed in that direction, man. So safe travels to you. And
brother.
if you see Griff on the streets, say what up to him. Take some
Yeah,
pictures,
man.
brother, so that
For
we can
sure.
upload them, of course.
Yeah,
And we definitely hope you have a good time out there, man.
absolutely.
Definitely hope.
I've been
Any
busy.
other thoughts, gentlemen, as we go into WrestleMania? How you guys feeling about it? If any other thoughts as we close this out, Griff? Anything?
Mhm.
Yeah, man. This weekend, man, I'm about to set a record. About to have more consecutive WrestleMania appearances than any WWE talent in the world. 19 straight, baby. Time will take with 18 right
my
now.
God.
Going to be 19 after Sunday. Let's go.
Triple H,
All
get this
right.
guy a plaque with Vlad, man.
Yeah, just like I get them YouTube plaques. Give me a plaque. Give me free tickets for life. Yes.
There it is.
Give him a Peacock documentary, Triple H. Come on, you're
There
going
it
to Hall of
is.
Famous.
Come on, Paul. Come on,
Coach,
Paul.
your final thoughts on WrestleMania?
Man, just excited. Like I said before, man, this is since a little boy, and this is why we watch wrestling for this weekend. Another thing, guys, if you guys have not checked out the WrestleMania 9 documentary on Peacock, the behind the scenes on how that really, catapulted them into the spectacle that it is, and really was the first show that they actually put in work. So it was very interesting. So I had a chance to watch that. Just to get you in the WrestleMania mood. That was a very good documentary. So job well done.
I saw a little bit of it. I still haven't got a chance to watch it. But is it me or was it a lot of people really was against Hogan in this?
Listen, that's why they told the story. That's when you watch it, Jackie, it's gonna make you. When you watch it, Jackie, it's gonna we already know how we feel about Hogan, but it's gonna make you hate. We hate Hogan even more after
we
this.
dislike you, Hogan. We dislike you. Just in case you was wondering, we dislike you.
But even more, definitely even more after watching this documentary. Like,
I'm always here for some Hogan hate, so I'll check it out.
Yep.
Always here for some Hogan hate. But let's get on out of here, man. This one has been good, man. We are so excited about WrestleMania coming up. Hopefully your predictions came true. Send them over to us in the chat and let us know where you line up with the card that's coming this weekend. But let's go on and get out of here. Coach, let the people know where they can find you.
Yep, it's your boy at Coach Montay 24 on Instagram. Yep.
Griff, where can they find you?
Griff Nation 84 on Instagram, and on X, formerly known as Twitter, Griff 84. And I've been a little bit more active on Twitter, so check me out.
That brother has been active. I will say that.
Nice.
You can find me, Jackie Miles, on Instagram and on Twitter at Jackie Miles 42. You can find us all on Instagram at Ebony Championship Wrestling and on Twitter at Ebony Championship Rest. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to these videos. Hit the bell so that you are notified every time that the boys are on your screen. We enjoy coming in here and having conversations, so please hit us up in the comments and let us know your thoughts on the conversation that we're having. This is Ebony Championship Wrestling, and we are signing off. But Coach, let them know.
We ain't never tapping out.
Not once. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Peace.